The woman was about to be beaten to death by her vicious stepmother. Suddenly her eyes turned red. A single look knocked everyone to the ground. The stepmother refused to believe it. She grabbed a feather duster and was about to keep beating the woman to death. The woman flicked the match in her hand. The match instantly pierced the stepmother's palm. Blood spattered all over the floor. Everyone was once again shocked by the woman's terrifying power. Then the stepmother ordered the bodyguards to seize the woman. Unexpectedly, the woman shouted, "Get lost!" The two were instantly blasted back, stunned, and lost their souls. Little did they know that the woman's great power was all because of her stepsister. A few days earlier, the stepsister, in order to snatch the woman's wealthy fiancé, she deliberately pushed the woman down the stairs, causing the woman to hit her head and die. To destroy the body and erase all traces, they stuffed the woman into a sack at midnight and threw her off a cliff. The stepsister assumed the woman was dead. She would be able to marry the wealthy heir in the woman's stead. Unexpectedly, after the woman fell off the cliff, blood poured from her body and was absorbed by a nearby willow tree. The next moment, the willow tree, which had slept for 1,000 years, transformed into human form. Having just awakened, she had lost half of her memories. Only by finding her twin sister could her memories be restored. So she used magic to awaken the woman, giving the woman a chance to live again and fulfill her long-cherished wish. The woman agreed in order to take revenge. However, after the revenge is completed, this body would forever belong to the willow. The willow transferred its magic to the woman, and its spirit took up residence inside the woman's body. Afterwards, the woman returned home to take revenge. Meanwhile, the stepsister and stepmother, to conceal the truth of having killed the woman, lied that the woman had eloped with her lover and left town. Grandfather, upon hearing this, was so enraged he coughed up blood and passed out. The father and uncle also looked down on the woman's behavior, and even expelled the woman from the family home. Other family members, knowing grandfather was near death, were extremely worried, and they all accused the woman of being unfilial. Unexpectedly, the woman came back alive and stood before them. The stepsister instantly collapsed to the floor in terror, thinking it was the woman's ghost come to take their lives. The stepmother noticed a shadow on the ground, and then realized the woman was human, not a ghost. Not wanting the woman to see grandfather and expose the truth, the stepmother hurried forward and slapped the woman, and publicly scolded her for eloping with her lover, claiming that this caused grandfather to faint and he still had not regained consciousness. Only now did the woman realize the stepmother and stepsister were in cahoots. She told the other family members the truth. At the time, she had planned to go on a date with her fiancé. Out of jealousy, the stepsister not only pushed her down the stairs but also threw her off a cliff. The stepsister immediately panicked. When the family heard that the woman had climbed back up from the bottom of the cliff, they saw that her face had no wounds at all, so no one believed the woman's words, and they concluded the woman was falsely accusing the stepsister of harming her. The woman intended to go upstairs to see grandfather. The stepmother immediately stopped her and pushed her to the ground, accusing her of knowing grandfather was near death, and therefore having returned only to claim a share of the inheritance. Even when she denied it, no one believed her. At that moment the stepmother took out the feather duster, intending to use it to punish her on behalf of the woman's deceased mother. Seeing that the woman was about to be beaten to death, the other family members only watched for entertainment and didn't care whether she lived or died. At the critical moment, the willow spirit suddenly took control of the woman's body.